This is Cannabis Church of God, April 10th, 2022. And we are live streaming to YouTube right now. And nowhere else. Because fuck that shit. First of all, I'm in too much pain and I don't have the energy to deal with any of the other applications. So this is enough. And I'm in way too much pain. So I'm going to skip the intro too. I don't need to bore you with the long-winded intro. Let's get to the prayer. Hello, God. Thank you for another week here, Cannabis Church of God, to spread your word, to spread your message to the people, for those who find this, for those who are live now, for those who find this later, for those who need to hear this, and for those who understand its truth versus those who want to continue the lies and against their soul and against their heart and against what they be deep down in the back of their conscience they know. Help them see the truth. Amen, amen, amen. Truth. That's what I'm here to talk about today. Truth. Just pretty easy for me. I've always been a pretty truthful person ever since I was a child. My mom used to like to tell people, don't take Casey with you on a, or her friend told her this, don't take Casey with you on a job interview. Not that you would ever take a kid on a job interview, but because he'll always tell the truth. First of all, what the hell are you trying to hide that your kid's telling the truth from? Anyway, that's beyond the point. That's not even in my. That's not even in my script. That's not even in my notes. Truth. I'm a God's truth. God is the judge. I'm not the judge and jury. Be glad. In fact, I'm not even part of the jury. I'm not the prosecutor, though I could be. Humanity makes that job pretty fucking easy, don't they? Right? I'm not the public defendant. Ooh, that's a tireless, thankless job. Mostly from the undeserving. It seems so often, right? Who will defend you? You got to defend yourself when it comes to final judgment in front of God. In fact, no, I'm none of those in the court of humanity's final judgment or anyone's individual judgment to enter the kingdom of heaven. I would be the key expert witness that sways the case either direction with facts and with truth. That's where I would be in the grander scheme of things, I guess, if you had to break it down into a courtroom that usually ain't fair anyway. But truths, God's truth, humanity, we like to talk about the truths. Multiple things can be true. Like God is an alien to anyone of a primitive mind of the past. All aliens are gods to primitive beings. Of course, things exist out there in this grand universe besides us that God created. Battling the serpents, battling darkness, balancing the universe, balancing life. And there's so much speculation out there. People want to get all in their conspiracy boats about we live in a virtual world. We don't. That's why they talk about the observable universe, you know. There's an observable and there's an unobservable. We know that to be true. Therefore, there's multiple universes, multiverse. And we are being observed. Are there aliens out there watching us, not letting us know that they exist? I don't fucking blame them. Are you being observed constantly by God? Yes. Like I talk about all the time, that we are just nothing but superhuman computers with our sense of smell, sight, touch, and hearing, and the way all of that locks in memories and our experiences and ties those memories into emotions and everything else. We're such complex computers, it's crazy. And no, I'm sorry, you will not be drinking with your brothers and feasting in Valhalla with Odin. There's no physical bodies. You don't got. There's no drinks. There's no food. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. But the one thing the Vikings did have right is the Rainbow Bridge. They've seen it. Somebody saw it. They talked about the Rainbow Bridge that gets you to heaven. Well, technically, it's more like a wormhole. And the Buddhists, they know what's up when they're talking about the rainbow light body. That's why there's more Buddhists than Christians in heaven. Yeah, I fucking said it. Because we don't have this physical body. We are energy beings. In beautiful ways you can not even imagine with your own eyes, or primitive linear thinking, and the way we view space and time and the universe here as humanity on this fucking planet. Guardian angels, everyone's talking about their ancestors and their guardian angels. Well, let's talk about angels first of all. Do you think the angels are really on your side? Go back some sermons. Hear what I've had to say about that. How many people really do truly have guardian angels out there looking out for their back and over their shoulder? Good question. And your ancestors, how many of them made it to Valhalla or heaven or whatever next level you think exists? How many times did they have to reincarnate before that decision was made that they don't get enlightenment, that they don't get to raise up and become the fullness of the universe with the angels and with God in heaven? Beautiful thought to assume everybody did, but yeah. Wow. That was true. Would there be a second coming? The apocalypse, the end of the world that they talk about, and in how many fashions, but think about it from a scientific and just philosophical and theoretical point of view. If God sends his hosts of angels to smite those unworthy on earth, the force, the power, of course it's going to cause tidal waves and earthquakes and volcanoes, and it's going to upset gravity. It's going to fuck up the entire planet. You're damn right. You're damn right that's going to happen. How could it not? The do's, the don'ts, the deeds. What deeds have you done? Have they been good? Have they been wrong? Have they been truth-oriented or based in fear and lies and bullshit, like the way cannabis has been, the way the cannabis and hemp plant has been treated over the last 80 years of prohibition, whereas our ancestors knew it was a spiritual plant. They knew it was a healing plant. They knew it was medicine. They knew it was nutrition. They knew the animals loved it. Hello, pay attention to nature. They knew. They knew what a gift it was. It's not the devil's lettuce. Just like the government has cannabis as a cure for cancer. They own the patent. The government has known all along. They know the truth. I'm not talking about the government. I'm not talking about fucking senators and congressmen and all of the politicians, you know. The government as a whole, it's in there. It's in the books. They fucking know. These dumbass politicians who don't know, you know, their left foot from the right foot and their ass from their fucking head, which is usually stuck up their ass, they don't know. They don't know. And the truth is, I don't see the cannabis community coming together the way after listening to y'all on Clubhouse for a fucking year now with your infighting and your opinions and hemp support doesn't support the cannabis community and the cannabis adult community doesn't support the medical community and just it's all dumb bullshit. I see so much pride, so much ego. Money's good. You need money to survive, but greed and driven by your pride and egotism, when you don't really respect the plant, you don't understand the sacredness of the plant and everything you say behind your actions and moving forward. They do not ring true. They do not ring true. So find those that do ring true. Find your own truth. Find the truth in the world. Find the truth in the universe. Find your truth with God. Don't seek for the truth through pastors and other religions. God has sent hundreds and thousands of spiritual leaders to humanity throughout time and time again. It's not God's fault. The message gets lost, muddied, retranslated, or lied upon. Yeah, God of love. That love is strong and powerful, and so is God's glory. You don't want to see the wrath. Oh God, thanks for another week. Keeping it short and sweet for the people out there. It's been you know the pain I've been through and the suffering I'm going through. You warned me. You warned me last year this was coming. And I know it's only going to get worse. And I thank you for the opportunity to be here with those people and these people and you people and the people who need these messages. Always humbled and grateful to be your servant. Amen, amen, amen. With that, be kind to yourselves. Be kind to one another. Be kind to God. Don't be a fool. Don't be fooled. Know the truth when you hear it, when you see it, when you feel it. The truth shall set you free. Set the plant free. That's what we need to do. Set the plant free. Set the people free. Set the planet free. Free the weed. Free the pot. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Much love. See you next week. Oh, and stay blessed. With that, I hope you're blessed. With rich terpenes and flavonoids and amazing cannabinoids for a well-balanced endocannabinoid system and a well-balanced mind, body, and soul to be the best you